After Christmas, gentle elves workout. Make sure that you have your water ready. Make sure that you are warmed up. And let's get this one done together. The first exercise is Elves Freedom Sumo Squat. Spread your arms to the sides and place your feet wide apart and point your toes outwards. Go into a sumo squat and make sure that your back is straight and abs are braced. Then stand up and go into another squat and bring your feet onto its toes. And then repeat again a sumo squat to your toes. Make sure that your back is straight throughout the whole time and your abs are engaged, and keep your chest upright. Do not rush, control every rep. Well done. And now first well-deserved break. March on a spot, move, you can do a little dance, but do not stop suddenly. The next exercise is going to be a 2-pulse back lunge to a knee. Pick your favorite side. I'm going to start from my left. Then step back and go into a back lunge. And then come up just slightly like a pulse and do another one. Then stand up fully and bring your knee up to your chest. You don't need to go really far behind yourself. Just step back and make sure that the working leg, the standing leg, shin stays vertical throughout the whole exercise. I'm going to show you now from the side. You can see that I'm trying to reach a 90-degree angle in my front working leg and keeping my shin vertical. And another break now. Move on a spot before we go in to do the same thing on the opposite side, of course. Roll your shoulders back and down, catch your breath, and let's go. Step back, 2 pulses, then come up and bring your knee to your chest. When driving that knee up, make sure that your back is straight and your chest is upright, and really activate your core. Do not round your back. Make that core working here. Keep it braced throughout the whole time. Neck is relaxed and is following the spine, and look straight ahead of you. Knees and toes are going the same direction. As always. 2 pulses, knee to your chest. And again, 2 pulses, knee to your chest. And we're done already. Catch your breath again. And we're going to move to an upward dog to a push-up. Go into a plank. Make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Body is in one straight line. Do a push-up, then lower yourself down and go into upward dog. We're staying elevated throughout the whole time. We're not dropping our legs, our hips onto the floor. Stay elevated. Keep your abs engaged. Make them work. Elbows are close to your body when you're doing that push-up. Push up, then lower yourself down and go into an upward dog. Keep going. Well done. And another break now. The next exercise is going to be a side lunge to Santa reach. Place your feet wide apart, toes pointing slightly outwards. Then do a side lunge to one side, then a side lunge to the opposite side, and then bring your arms above your head. Go into side lunge, another side lunge, straight back. Drive your hips backwards. Feel that stretch in your glutes, in your hamstrings. Abs are braced, chest is upright, back is straight. Side lunge, and another. And bring your arms above your head. Feel the stretch in the entire body. We're trying to reach a Santa here. Good job. And another little break. The next exercise is going to be wipe the snow, and I'm starting on my left side, but you can pick your favorite. You need a slider, but if you don't have it, use any object you can find at home, dependent on the surface. It can be your sock, a book, anything which is going to slide. Wrists underneath your shoulders, about shoulder width apart. Upper body is parallel to the ground. Place your foot onto the slider and bring your leg forward. Then the next time you're doing that, make sure that your knee is staying elevated on the opposite leg. Keep your core braced here. Make sure that you do not lean to one side, do not tilt your body. Keep it parallel to the floor. And keep that working leg straight, but do not lock your knee. And we have a break before we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Place your foot onto your slider. Your knee is under your hips. Bring the straight leg to the side. And then with the next rep, go onto your toes, knees elevated, and do the same thing. Your arms should be straight, but do not lock your elbows. Neck is following the spine. Look straight ahead of you onto the floor and keep breathing. Think about those muscles working. Engage your core. Let's wipe all that snow. Well done. And another break for us. The next exercise is going to be elves abs. Lay onto your back, close the gap between the lower back and the floor by tilting your pelvis. Straighten your legs in front of you and keep them elevated. Then bring them away from each other and then put them together. Do 3 reps. Out, in, and another one. And then bring your knees to your chest. You don't need to go all the way to your body, but just try to keep your core tensed and slowly move your legs upwards. Your arms should be engaged throughout the whole time. That's great. Keep going. Well done. And a little break before we're going to move to a 3-point crunch. Lay onto your back, bend your legs, and close the gap between the floor and the lower back. This is really important to keep your spine in a neutral position. If you notice that the gap starts to open, give yourself a second or 2 of rest and then move on to the exercise again. Here, try to reach with one hand to the opposite knee, and then with the other arm to the opposite knee, and then crunch. Make sure that your shoulder blades are staying on the floor. Then one comes up, then the other comes up, and do that crunch. Feel that tension in your abs. Think about them working. Activate that core. It should be engaged all the time. Keep going. Well done. And another break. And we're going to move to the last exercise, which is oblique curls alternating. Stay on your back, bring your legs onto the air, and then do an oblique curl to one side. Really control every single rep. Do not rush. And then do a curl to the opposite side. You should feel your obliques being on fire, working really hard. Keep going. One side. Straighten your legs. The opposite side. Well done. Well done. And it's over now. That was a gentle start after our festive season. Make sure that now you stretch your entire body, cool down properly, drink plenty. And please let me know how I've done. And please remember the main thing. Love yourself and love your life, and I love you all. And me and my elf are wishing you the best day ever. See you. Bye for now.